Yo! Alright. To all you people across America, with the exception of the East Coast, close to Philadelphians, you're going to see an authentic Philadelphia cheesesteak made. Now, it might not be 100% authentic because the cheesesteaks that Geno's uses and Pat Steaks uses and Phillips Steaks uses and Tony Luke's, but I think the guy that holds the crown right now would be Geno Steaks. And you're not going to be able to get the quality meat that he gets, but if you get this stuff, it's pretty damn good. I mean, it's real fucking close, man, and it's really, believe me, I'm very fussy. So if you go to Giant or a supermarket and get this chip steak, this frozen shit, and it's 100% pure beef, your cheesesteak's going to turn out fantastic. You want a nice roll, but you don't want a roll that's too soft, and you don't want a hard roll. You need one of these type. These are like in between. It's just Italian. It's regular Italian bread with no seeds on them, and they were frozen. They're defrosting. You need about a half an onion. You need some Cheese Whiz. Doesn't matter whose. You know, get a name brand. Don't get no welfare dollar store shit. Because the best ingredients make the best turnout. You know, I sound like fucking Papa John. Well, his pizza blows anyway. There's my fucking phone. You see what I'm saying? This fucking phone. Nobody leaves me alone, dudes. Oh, this is about my gun. Hold on. Hello. Yeah, is this Arnell? How you doing, Arnell? You got good news for me? Sorry about that, guys. That was the Rock Island Armory customer support calling me back on my Rock Island Armory. I know I was going to make it a surprise, but I let the cat out of the bag. A lot of guys know it anyway. They knew I was getting a Rock Island Armory. I bought a Rock Island Armory 1911 officer size, and it had a little pit in the top of the slide. It was no big deal. It was just like maybe the size of a pinhead, just a little crater. It was a little pit, and that was Arnell from Rock Island Armory, who are Arm Score Precision Parts or whatever. But their customer service is fantastic. He just gave me the lowdown. He told me he after he fixed the problem, he polished my feed ramp and he conditioned the whole gun to work even more reliable. And he took it to the range and test fired it. He says it's on the money. They're shipping it today, and I'll probably get it back. Figure realistically, dudes, probably around Tuesday. And we're going to do an up close video on that Rock Island Armory. I just want to show you how nice they are, and they're not. And you don't have to spend $1,000 for a 1911 to get a good 1911. Because them Philippine 1911s, man, they're good 1911s. All right, let's not get off subject. I just completely forgot what I did. I am not starting this video all over again. There's the ingredients I showed you. You need some Cheese Whiz, not American cheese, Cheese Whiz. If you want it like a Philadelphia cheesesteak, that's pretty much the tradition. And just regular ketchup. And about a half an onion. And that's all you need. So we're going to start cooking it up. And I'll show you the way it's done. A lot of people get their cheesesteaks and they chop them up into little pieces of meat, like chop, 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 and it looks like fucking dog food when they're done. You know, even the cheesesteak places around here do that. But at Pat's or Geno's or Tony Luke's or Phillips in South Philly, where the cheesesteak was born, they don't do that. They just kind of like pull the steak apart. They leave it in bigger pieces, and that's why they're so good. They don't chop them up real fine. Okay, so this is going to be the authentic Philadelphia cheesecake, and I'm proud to announce that there's my Flyers jersey. Hey, it's appropriate now. The Flyers are the #1 hockey team in the NHL, and if you don't watch hockey, you're probably like, who gives a shit? But since you're having a Philadelphia cheesesteak, I will promote the Flyers because there's nothing like a Flyers jersey with a Philadelphia cheesesteak. Okay? Alright. See you guys soon. Alright, here's the deal. Get yourself a nice big frying pan like that. That frying pan, believe it or not, a good friend of mine sent that to me, man. His name is Gabe. Dude, that frying pan is off the friggin' hook. We use it almost every night. I don't want to give his name out because I don't know if he cares about that or not. But what I do is I put a bunch of onions on the side, just let them fry like that. Because I like my onions really cooked. I don't like raw onions. If you want, I mean, I'm going to give you the recipe. This is when I order a cheesesteak from Geno's. This is how I ask for it, okay? So I like my onions really fried up, okay? And what I'll do is I'll let them cook the whole time they're in the pan with the steak. Now if you like your onions raw, but then I'll put them to the side like this, okay? And just keep them over there. Now when you're making a cheesesteak, you want to try to have a spatula like this. Like a long, wide one, this type. Okay? There's a reason for that. Keep that shit all over there. Keep that cooking. And I won't put the meat in there until I know this shit's all nice and soft. And I like my onions like caramelized and sweet. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll start throwing my meat in. Alright, I'll be right back. Just wanted to give you those little step-by-step procedure here. You want to wait till your onions kind of look like that. I mean, this is how I like them, right? A little more flame there. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Slide them all to the side. Now they're almost done, so what I'll do is I'll just keep them to the side like that, and they'll continue to cook. If you watch the steak places in Philly, they always have a pile of onions constantly on the grill, just sitting there. Okay, now I'll throw my meat in there. Each sandwich, at least 4 of these, man, because they cook down. They really cook down, alright? Like I said, I don't like really chopping it up a lot. A lot of guys, a lot of steak places chop them up real lot. I don't know why they do that. But these frozen meat flank steaks, they break apart real easy. So it's kind of hard to keep them together because it's not beef you get from a butcher, you know what I mean? The beef you get from your butcher is a little more durable. So they're going to break apart a little bit. So we'll let that cook for a while. Okay? And then we'll speed this video up. Man, it is looking good. It is looking good. Okay? Like I said, even if you can get this this chip steak frozen in a box, I know it don't look like real good meat, but I'm telling you, it's really good if you do what I'm saying. Okay. Now I'm going to chop it up a little. Okay, I'm not going to chop it up a lot. But I mean, for best results, you should go to the butcher and get some flank steak. You know what I mean? I think that's what they call it. Or chip steak. Fresh from the butcher. I mean, if you really want it to be the best. But I think these are delicious. Fine. As long as you brown them up real good, it comes out excellent. Okay, that's my friggin' cheese whiz. See how that's doing? Okay. Much better. Okay. Got my roll ready. Alright, now you need this kind of spatula because it's big, you know what I mean? You kind of want to form it. I'm not used to using these non-stick pans, this shit slides everywhere. You kind of want to form it in the shape of the roll. before you lift it out of here, like this. Then you just get some onions and fried onions, stick it on top of there, like that. Just like that. Look at this. Ketchup. Alright. It's ready. I'm going to give my son Aaron the cheesesteak, because he likes cheesesteaks. You like cheesesteaks, Aaron?
Yeah, I like it.
Alright. What goes good with cheesesteaks?
Cheese?
And
I don't know.
Philadelphia Flyers.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Put that bad boy in there like that. Like I said, I chop the meat up a little bit, but don't chop it up too much. A lot of these steak places around here, man, too much. It looks like ground meat when they're done. I don't know why they do that shit. Now, get some cheese whiz. A little cheese whiz on there like that. Alright. And I'll get some ketchup. Hold on. It's brand new ketchup, so there's a seal in there. I forgot all about it, so I'm retarded. Hold on. Alright. So we got fried onions, meat, ketchup. Just like that. Believe it or not, that's pretty much it on a good roll. Look at that roll. It's a beautiful roll. That's the key, is the roll. Alright. That's your Philly cheesesteak. Homemade. And usually I'll serve it with some chips, but we do not. Sorry, Aaron, there's no chips.
No chips?
Nope. Because we are idiots. There you go, buddy.
Thanks.
What do you think? Nice and fresh? Mm-hmm. Alright. So Mr. 45 Bullet will be sitting there one day, and you're going to be seeing him eating the same thing. But I might have to stand way back here like this. Okay? That's it, guys. Here's your Philly cheesesteak. I hope it helped you out. Hope you can get all the ingredients. As long as you can get all the ingredients, you can make a Philly cheesesteak, man. Alright, see you guys soon.